Is this working? I think so. Hello, hello. Yeah. So, day 2 of the 20 games challenge. We started off with Flappy Bird yesterday. Did made some good progress, pretty good progress. Programmed basically all of the main logic, and now it's time for polish. Oh, new errors. Didn't have these yesterday. So we added the label and it's being destroyed. Okay, we haven't disposed the connected signal. Globals. That should solve it. Okay, I think it's working now. The score increases properly. That's good. So I think that should be all of the core game logic done. Awesome. So what's next? Stretch goals. Adding sounds. So let's start writing it down. Okay, so we want sounds for the coin collection. What else? Whenever you flap, or there is no coin, so I guess score increase. Whenever you flap, and then whenever you lose. So we have the game over screen already. So gains a point and then lose condition. Yeah, so I think those three should be good. And then we need the art. It should be the bird background. The pipes. So the bird and the pipes. Maybe I'll do the pipes first because they're the easiest thing to tackle. That all? That should be all. Maybe like a main menu screen. Or yeah. That can be a separate entry. Sounds obviously go all the way down. Let's start with the art. Pipes should be fairly easy to draw. Obstacle. So if I just replace this one scene, the sprite in this scene, that should automatically take care of everything else. New file. Try 300 by 300. That is way too big. Let's try 100 by 100. Reasonable. So how big is this? So this is around 50 position. Let's just duplicate this and then put it here. So if this was at y equal to 0, or wait, was yeah, let's do 0. Hello. Yeah, doing good. 4.4 has been pretty great. Some new quality of life changes have been really nice to work with, like the quick favorites. These are really handy. They have a few quirks that you have to get used to because I keep expecting them to. I keep expecting my script properties to show up on top, but then there's these now. But I think it'll just take a little bit of time to get adjusted, but it's really handy to just have position, rotation, scale right at the top. But yeah, even other than that, lots of cool new features. So haven't used all of them just yet, but looking forward to it. So y is 0, and then if I put it up here, y goes to 550. So it's actually pretty tall. So 550, let's try, in that case, let's go with And how wide is it? The pipe needs to be like there to like that. 150-ish. Sounds like a good canvas size. So 150 by 550, I think. All right. So start with the pipe. Does a pipe look like? Bigger outline. Something like that. I think that looks good. The line tool. I'm not very familiar with A sprite. Wow, that is not the size I needed. Okay. So the pencil tool and the line tool have different sizes. They're not the same size. So forgot what the intended size. Does that look sure? That is 8 pixels. All right. Let's look at some reference. I have no clue what. Or let me try going without reference and see how horrible I do, and then we can look at some reference. That is a horrible pipe. Okay, this is way too short. Oh, I'm not even on the right tool. Line tool. Yeah, it's very horrible looking. Let's look at some reference. Okay, that's a lot thicker than I thought it would be. I don't think I want it to be that thick. Maybe just. Like that. Maybe round off these edges. Copy that over. How do I flip? What's the shortcut to flip it? Control Shift F. Control H. No. Shift H. There we go. Hmm. Yeah, that looks okay. I don't think the top really matters because you'll never see it. Just round it out. And fill it in. Yeah. Then add like a shadow on this. Whoa. That that looks really blurred when you zoom out. It's not. Hmm. Like that. Wait, maybe the whole left side should be in shadow. And then the highlight can run down the edge like that. Needs to be lighter. Yeah, I think that looks good. Glad it was helpful. The moment, no. I don't really have any ideas for what I can do more masterclasses on, but I'm open to suggestions. What should the shadow look like here? Or what should the highlight look like? Does it go on top of the shadow? Maybe I should make this thinner. That's not bad. Not happy with this part though. What did they do? Like, kind of feathered off. They don't have a highlight running in the middle. What does Mario do? Just nothing in between. Hmm. It doesn't have a shadow there though. Signals or resources? I'll have to think about it. I feel like for signals, there's a lot of resources already. So I don't know if I can provide any value regarding those. But resources might be interesting. The thing is, they have like so many use cases. It's going to be hard to like cover good examples on how you might want to use. I guess you could cover like some examples. But yeah, I'll have to like look into that. I'll consider it though. Appreciate it. Alright, I think that looks decent. Uh, should I round out the top corners as well? Because I think I do like the bottom edges being rounded out. I think I'll leave it the way it is. Or maybe even, oh, hold on. Oh, I like that. Oh, maybe not. So wait, how far are we going to be looking at these? That far? Yeah, actually, I think I like it with that. Maybe make it even on both sides. So shift H goes at the same height. There. Okay, that's our pipe. Can I select all of these and move them together? Control T. Nope. How do you move multiple layers? Hold shift and drag on the keyframe. I am. Move tool. Is there a move tool? Oh, okay, that works for some reason. Will not complain. Now I want to center it. Is there an easier way to center this without having to eyeball it? What? What could? I also put these on the wrong layer. Shadow. They should be on the outline there. Wow, beautiful. And I also have this one stray pixel. Okay, so select them all again, move tool. No, shift select all of them and then tool. It doesn't work anymore. Wait, it's just doing the, not doing the shadow. Okay. Just have to select them individually. Grouping them. Can you create groups in this? Group. How do you put it into the group? Oh, they're already in the group, I think. And then can I move the group? Okay. Thanks for the suggestion. That works. Okay. That should be our pipe done. Save that. In the should I save it in the project folder or outside? I'll just make another assets folder. Or wait, I have to create new files for each of them. I was thinking of doing all of them in the same file, but I wouldn't be able to. Because it's too long for the other one. I'll just rename that. Okay. So we have the pipe. Let's export that. And obstacle. Should have called it obstacle to stay consistent. Obstacle. Okay, that's one thing done. Yeah. And then next is the bird. Bird. That's my best version of a bird. Burp. What does Flappy Bird look like? Flappy Bird. Yeah. Something like that first. Let's actually try to make some other bird or another animal. Maybe like a duck. Has there been a flappy duck? Okay, this is what we're making. Hello there, Nihal. Isn't that the best duck you've ever seen in your life? He needs wings though. That is unfortunate. How do you draw wings? This thing barely has a wing. Yeah, it's a bird. Birds have wings. Breaking news. What it has angel wings. We're making Flappy Bird. Or Flappy Duck in this case. Flappy Angel Duck. This bum is not good. Yes, we avoid all the copyright strikes. Flappy thing. I should probably draw with my drawing tablet, but I am too lazy to connect my tablet. So mouse art is the best I can do today. Maybe I'm going for a too high-res image. This has like 7 pixels on it, and I have 700. Hello, how are you doing? Four 4.4 is great. Haven't tested out all the new features yet, but one thing I have used a fair bit now is the quick favorites. Really handy. Just pin stuff in the inspector. It's always on top. You never have to look for position again in your life. Never have to dig through the inspector. That's quite nice. Oh, I like that. That looks very nice. Let me grab that. And paste that on this. Then erase it. From here, and then clean this up too. There we go. And let's save this as duck. Not here. The game's challenge assets, Flappy. And then let's just color this guy slightly orange, like knocker yellow. Ooh, that is perfect shade. No, shared before. Yeah. Too bright. Yes, that's good. And then motivation behind making tutorials is, I don't know. Maybe just make things easier. Stuff I struggled with, make them easier for other people. Game dev is pretty hard on its own. I also did not color this in the right layer. New layer. And then hide the wing for a sec. And then make a new wing layer. Or no, wing color. Maybe a slightly different color. Slightly brighter color. That did not make any difference. It's really hard to see. Maybe slightly more. Hmm. Maybe it should be the same color. Yeah, that looks fine. Now I can grab this wing. And rotate it in Godot. I don't know how to rotate it in here when I have multiple. But yeah, something like that. Or yeah, something like that. The pivot point would have to be there. There we go. We are gaming. Okay. And same thing with the wing. Maybe I can have like the impression of multiple wings here. Whoa. What did I do? Whoa. That does not look good. No. Get rid of that. Let's just go with something simple. Not horrible. Then body shape. So I'll export these separately. So the shadow. Good. Let me actually get rid of that shadow. Yeah. I mean, technically I'll have to remove the shadow as well, but I think that's fine. Should be fine. So let me hide these first. There, just the duck. Then export as duck body. Selected layers or visible layers. One frame. Export. Wait, where did I export it? Duck body K. Wow. Let's export again. Duck body. Then it should go into the Did I not have a player folder? I guess I did not. Duck. The duck body, and then you can get the file export as duck wing. Where this is probably going to be massive because it's a 100 by 100 canvas size. So I may have messed up. Let's have a look. Player does not have a folder. Make one. Did I just make? Oh no. Oh, I did. Duck. Duck, and the player goes in. In the player, or the script scene. and have another right 2D which has the duck. I should also probably set up my textures to be nearest. It's not pixelated. And then, why is it? Oh, because I scaled this down. Okay, so let's make it, let's not change the scale of the duck. Let's reset that. I accidentally reset this. Change, save that. And then bring in the wing. Position that there. Oh, and it's actually imported with the correct pivot point, which is great actually. So now I can basically do that. Nice. I might have to adjust it a little bit though, maybe like oh, first super chat. Thank you. Very appreciated. Thumbs up. You can thumbs up super chats? I didn't know that. Yes, thumbs up. Thank you. Huge. All right, so now we have the player. Let's scale it down. Let's actually make another grouping node. So it's the node 2D and then scale that down instead. So put these under that. Rename this to body sprite. And then this is wing sprite. Oh. Oh, that's not the one of them was not the body sprite. Can get rid of that now though. Duck wing. Oh, I had it named already. So it was duck wing and duck body. There. And they should have no offset. Awesome. See this offset? Oh, just change the pivot point. Can I wait? Can you even do that for Node 2Ds? Can you change the? I think so. So I will have to set the offset and then move it back into place. I actually like that. Yeah, it looks better with the offset. Like a 4 offset. And I just realized I have empty pixels here and not white pixels. So I have to go back and make sure I have the body color of white pixel. Yeah, maybe this could be bigger. Like oh, big. Like that. Body color white. What? Oh, I'm in the paint tool. Maybe a long Yeah, that looks decent. Full square might not look good. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little bit too boxy. I think this is a good balance though. Like a little diamond. Maybe I can cut into the diamond. No, never mind. That is good enough. File, save, or export as body. If I save that there, that should automatically fix that. There we go. Nice. So now if I scale the node 2D down, let's call it visuals. And then scale that down. Something like that. Alright, let's see it. I definitely should have used a much smaller canvas size. But okay, that doesn't look... What is this? Hello? What happened? Why is it... What? What did I do? Did I accidentally move? Huh? All I did was change the player. It was working 10 minutes ago. Or 1 hour ago. Or however long. Yeah, it's been 1 hour already. What? Why is it all messed up? What have I done? Hmm. Why are these being... What? Why are these being committed? I ignored them already. Have have this in here. And I didn't commit at the end of yesterday's stream. So that's not good. I didn't change anything at all. Why is this all broken suddenly? What? When I'm not dying if I hit them. Did I move my whole world? Lower area. No. Obstacle spawner. No, they're all set up correctly. Forgot static. I'm out of ideas. I don't know why it just broke randomly. I really should have committed. Okay, let's look at the... Oh wait, did I move the obstacle pair on accident? Oh, what is these? Huh? Oh, I act... Right. I made a dummy duplicate. Okay, so that should work. Okay, good. That was dumb. Okay, so if I hit it, it should kill me. Yes. Okay, that was that was interesting. Okay, the obstacle basically. Oh yeah, I can swap this out too now. So I want the Control F obstacle. Okay, that looks nice actually. I didn't like it too much in the beginning, but that actually looks pretty cool. Too big though. Let's try that. And hide this. Hopefully it's not a problem if it's too short. And die. Or wait, I paused the game, I cannot die. That's nice. I like that. The duck does not fit in at all. So the outline is so much bigger on the pipes. The duck just completely peels off. I do like the pipes a lot though. Now, the question is, do I redo the duck or do I just keep going? Maybe I can try increasing the outline thickness just as a quick fix. Maybe just make it really thick. Okay. There we go. That looks like... I mean, the beak doesn't look good anymore. I think the rest is fine. Maybe something like that. That looks okay. And then let's not forget the wing. And hide these first. So hide the wing. File export. Control Alt Shift S. The shortcut for that. Duck body, replace that. And then hide these, bring these back. Control Alt Shift S. And then duck wing. Save over that. Save export. And I see no difference. Did that even do anything? I think so, maybe. There. think the pipes are still way too thick, so it doesn't like look that good still. Yeah, like the sizes of the outline. What if I make it like even thicker? Boom. That thick throughout. Yeah, next time I should definitely pay more attention to the sprite sizes. I think I should just go with like a 32 by 32 canvas. Oh, what does that look like? That's a thick wing. But I think that'll actually look a lot better along with the pipes. But now this eye is too small again. I want the eye to be maybe. My god, this is scary. How big should the eye be? That big? Just grab the body color and white, make a big blob there so I don't keep doing that. And then go back to this, maybe a bigger thing like that. There. Control Alt Shift S. Wing first, so hide these, Control Alt Shift S. Save that, export, then the body. Alright, now that's a thick duck. Okay, I think that'll fit in with the pipes. Is it too thick now? No, I think it's fine. That does fit in a lot better though, I think. Yeah, it fits in with the pipes a lot better. The scoring sound effect can be just the duck quacking every time you cross a pipe. Quack. Nice. Me just saying quack is the sound effect. Quack. Imagine hearing, like every time you score, imagine hearing this. Quack. Quack. I'm not doing that. Or maybe I am. I don't know. Let's see. It's definitely easier than finding some sound effect online. I hate searching for sound effects. So that's the duck, the bird also done. And this time I have learnt my lesson. Let me start with a much smaller size. So maybe 32 by 100. Or wait, no. 100 by 32. It's a wide but small canvas. Okay, I'll do the quack for you. What is this, a ransom? Let's. So what should our? The next is the background. What does Flappy Bird's background look like? Does it have hills? No hills. This is not Flappy Bird. This looks more like it. There's some squares and like bushes. Try bushes. Maybe just grab a big brush. Go like. Oh. Something like that. Oh. You should probably do what you're supposed to be doing then. This is not very important. Hello there. How are you doing on this very fine day? I know Sprite has some tool to mirror, not mirror, but like tile your image a bunch of times so you can create seamless styling. But I have no clue where it. Styling in Sprite. View tiled mode, tile on x-axis. View tiled mode, tile on x-axis. That is nice. That is really nice. Okay, so now you can go in here. And color is to do it something like that. Or maybe like a base color like this. And then, I don't know, what do bushes look like? Call this base and make a new layer, Shift N. Let's start using shortcuts. Shift N, and then maybe, I don't know, what should this layer be? Let's do a slightly darker background and just start. giving it some texture. Oh, I should have different layers of bushes. Like this should go in the back and it should be darker, but not covered fully. In that case, I want this to be this color. Hide this color and then I didn't save the other color. Okay. There. And then these can be this color. If I do that, now, yes, that should show up in the background. I guess technically this is my base now. That is a wonky looking bush. I mean, it's not that bad. Not horrible is all I'll say. So wait, so this is, I'll just number them. So this can be 1 and this can be this layer 2. And then maybe one more layer. Or I'll just do clouds. I think 2 layers of bushes should be fine. Let's do new layer. Then we'll do some clouds. Clouds also need to be tiled. Let me just draw one without tiling. Tiled mode none. And this can just be one cloud. This can be group under a cloud group, because I also want a shadow. Shift N, or well, first this rounded out. Okay, see ya. Bye bye. Do not get fired. Don't be late. Oh, I like that. I don't know if it would look good in the actual game, but looks nice here. The outline of the clouds cutting through. This will be asset. Environment. So that's one cloud. Now, do I even want shadows on this at this point? Let's see if I have like a gray color. Hard to see with the background. But let's say, no, it needs to be lighter. That's the exact same color as this background. That's not good. Yeah, let's just not have background shadows. I think it looks fine as just single color. So that's one cloud, maybe like one more cloud. I guess I could bring this out, delete this group, call this cloud 1. That is not a 1. Cloud 1. Duplicate that. Cloud 2. And then just change it up a bit. Yeah. This thing there. Something like that. And then let's do the outline thing again. Not bad. I think 2 clouds should be fine, or should we do one more cloud? I'll just start with 2. See if I need more variety, then I'll go with the 3rd. I think for now this is good. This cloud looks too uniform now. Maybe like make this a bit bigger and cut into this one a bit. Better. Now these two are uniform though. Maybe I can break this one up into 2 little thingies. Yeah, that looks fine actually. Alright, let's not overthink it. Let's just go with that. I think it looks okay. So Ladybird project, make a new folder called environment. And this is cloud 1. That was cloud 2. Great. Control Alt Shift S. Go to cloud 1. What do you wait for? Assets, cloud 1 and cloud 2, which I saved the same one for both. This cloud 2, delete cloud 1. And put this. Cloud 1. And then we have bush 1. Bush 2. Okay, that should be all of the art. Let's see if it actually looks semi-decent in the project. We import it in. That, okay. I mean, that's expected, I guess. We want to make it way bigger. That actually looks pretty good. I think it'll fit in pretty nicely. Let's use parallax layers. If I go over to main, let's add a parallax. Which one's the old one? Is this the old one? They added a new parallax node recently. I think parallax 2D was the old deprecated version. Doesn't say say that it is though. Parallax layer. Okay, I think parallax layer is the deprecated version then. Or was it not deprecated? Is it still good to use? I thought they removed this and then added the other one. Let's try. I think there's a docs page on that. So if I look for Godot parallax, 2D parallax, I think that's the one. Yeah, this should be the new docs page. The parallax 2D is what I want to use. So we want to use the parallax 2D and then just does it just need the sprites as children? Sprite 2D. Let's try starting with the bush 1. I want it to be pretty big. And Parallax repeat size. So first repeat times, let's do this default for now. Repeat size, I think you have to give it the, or well, in this case we scaled it up, so it won't be the exact pixel size. It should be, I think you can eyeball it here. Try going with that. That looks fine. Now if I set this to auto scroll. So this is bush 1, I think. Bush 1. And if I set this to auto scroll towards the left, let's try 10 units. Does that just work? It's moving. Going the wrong way. It needs to go left. Oh yeah, so -10. But 10 seems to be too slow. Let's try 60. Okay, working. But the question is, does it infinitely loop? If I think repeat times might need to be set to 0. No, doesn't set to 0. Let's try -120 or 150. Needs to be way faster. That looks better. Ah, interesting. But it does spawn them. Maybe I just need a higher repeat times. Let's see. I should move the parallax background to the top of the scene tree. Still, I think I just need offset now. Let's try a scroll offset on the x-axis. Why does that not work? This affected? No. I just need more repeat times. Try that. And let's try a way higher speed so it's easier to test. So maybe -500. Just zoom in now. Okay, I think that's working. That seems to be tiling infinitely now, which is good. And then I can basically just copy over. If I do Control D, Bush 2, drag that in, move it higher, parallax 2D, that higher in the tree, so it's all the way at the back. And presumably we want different scroll speeds for each of these. I think scroll scale is what you use for that. Let's say 0.5. I've never used the parallax background before, but that does not seem to be the correct property. What if I do something like 0.01 to make it really... That changed nothing. Okay. Uh, okay, it looks like it's supposed to go faster or affect the speed of the individual layers. But it doesn't seem to be. Do you have to put a separate parallax background for each? Ah, okay. You just have a normal Node 2D parent. So let's just call it Node 2D, call it background. And then parallax. And the second bush can outer bush one can come out of that. Or in this case, I'll just duplicate that and then, oh wait, no. What? Delete that and then, why are you still here? Bush one, okay. Bush one can leave. Parallax 2D, duplicate, and then this can be changed to bush one. There. And now, but then wouldn't I just use different auto scroll speeds? Like, what's the base speed? Hmm. Let's say I had 0.5 and then 1 on each of these. Does that make them move at different speeds? It does not. As the camera, okay, you need a camera for this. In this case, that wouldn't be useful because I don't have a camera. My entire level is moving to the left. So I'm guessing we cannot use scroll scale, but we still should be able to just manually set the parallax speed. So let's say we want it can be, I think 150, negative 150 was a good start. And then this can be 200. Okay, that looks pretty decent. I think it's too fast though. Let's try 160 and then 130 for this. Not bad. think the colors are too close to the pipes though. And I think it's still moving a bit too fast actually. Oh yeah, and controls scale can be reset. Does that mess with things? Shouldn't, I don't think. Yeah, doesn't really change that. So let's try 120 and like 90. Being able to pin multiple inspectors for something like this would be really convenient instead of having to switch between each of them constantly. But yeah, I think that's a good balance of speed. That was almost impossible. Can you make that? Well, it's going to be a different level now, so I cannot test that. I don't know if that was impossible to go through. It seemed too small to go through. But it might have just been my skill issue. Alright. So we have that in place. Now we have the clouds next. So I'll just duplicate this whole thing. Swap this out for a cloud. Let's see, a massive cloud. Let's rename it to cloud 1. I can scale it down a bit and adjust where it goes. Cloud 1. Go like there. And then same thing again. I will duplicate this one this time. Control D. And then this one will be cloud 2. And then the second cloud. Lock this. I keep pressing the UI. I keep clicking on the UI. Where is the lock button? Only on Node 2Ds and controls. There's no lock button anymore? Oh wait, it's right there. I'm blind. Oh, it was grayed out here. Okay, so you need control nodes. Let's just select those and lock them. And their children. So now I should be able to click on these. Nice. And I think I can make them slightly darker. And then place it higher. That is not bad. It does look a bit plain because they're always at the same level. I could have a script if I wanted to spawn them in dynamically at different heights, but do I want to do that? No. Yeah, I'll just leave it be. I think it's fine. I go to the obstacle. I think the hitbox is a bit too misleading now after the new art. So I will increase the size a bit. There. No, it's it might be too thick now. Or maybe what I can do is use multiple collision shapes. So I'll just do Control D. and then make this unique. Move these to the bottom so I can see them, and then increase the size of. And I think that should just work in both cases. So if I hit that, that looks fine. And then let's hit the edge. There we go. I think the player hitbox can also be slightly bigger. Like that. Or maybe it should be a rectangle, because circle doesn't seem to be representing the hitbox properly. Hi, I'm from South India. I'm from Hyderabad, if you are from India. Why is it going that low? Uh, let's turn on visible collision. Nice. Oops. Wait, what? Why are there... What is this? There's 3 collision shapes. Oh, because never mind, it's just stacked. Yeah. If I look at that in the obstacle pair, yeah, that looks correct. Then what is the problem? Thank you. That is... Why is it going that deep before stopping? The boxes are colliding pretty early. Does it happen at the top as well? No, it doesn't. The top is fine. Just the bottom is wrong for some reason. Yeah, whatever. It shouldn't be a big problem. Anyways. Oh, one thing I can do with the clouds, I can use the same sprite but offset with different offsets, like completely different offsets. So if I were to hit these, so these are the cloud parallax 2Ds. I'll just make them really wide or really, yeah, like a really large repeat size. So maybe 1200. And then for this one, 1800. They're all really spread out. So now since they have different speeds, I can actually duplicate both of these. And then maybe move this. So now I can make the modulate for this one slightly different. Or maybe alpha actually, instead of a gray color. Like, like it's fading out. Yeah, a slightly dim alpha. And then this move it again. Change the modulator again. And finally, if I have different scroll offsets again, right now, scroll auto scroll offsets. So maybe 120, or if it's further away, it should be lower. So I can do 75, negative 75, not 75, negative 75. And the last one can have negative 50. How does that look? Weird. I mean, it always starts at a fixed offset though. I don't like. This is the furthest one, should be very dim. Wait, did I? I'm using this twice, okay. Yeah. That is fine. I should add a blue background with the back, so I'll just do a texture rect. Maybe in here, all the way up top. Not a texture rect. Need a color rect. Set it to full rect, and then change its color to a blue, something like that. And then probably should be somewhere here, top. What did I do? Just add another canvas layer. There we go. Why is that still not working? Because the canvas layer is too high? Yeah. If I bring that to minus 200 or some. Oh, that's the highest, lowest it can go. That works. So now if I disable visible collision shapes, takes a while for the pipes to start. I think what I'll do is I will go to the obstacle spawner. Instead of setting it to auto start, I'll go into the script and then just manually spawn a pair immediately. So let's say I extract this out to a new method, call it spawn types. And then at the start, I should timer dot start immediately. So on ready, we start the timer, so it should spawn, or no, it still won't spawn it. The point was to spawn it myself on ready and then also start the timer. Well, in that case, I didn't really need this, I guess. So it can be auto start. Yeah, I just need to spawn it myself at the start so it doesn't have a big delay. There we go. Now we see the pipes coming in immediately without waiting for another second. Wait, where did the bushes go? Did I hide them? I did. Okay, bring the bushes in. How does that look? It's coming together. Hi Vishal, how are you doing? Okay, that's not too bad. But I think this, I don't like the bushes too much. They're too, they're blending in too much into the pipes. It feels like they're the same exact color. So what I could do is maybe, I could try a simple shader. Let's see how that goes. Haven't written any shader code in over a year. So I might just give up on the idea in 2 minutes, but it's worth a shot. Material, and let's add a new shader. This can go into environment. Let's just call it bush gradient. So I think if we have a simple gradient on the bush, that might make it look a lot better. Let's see. Oh yeah, you're right. I completely forgot about varying the size. Yeah, that'll actually be a big improvement. Thanks for that. Where are the clouds? So yeah, that's so much better. Perfect. Maybe too small. Maybe this first one can be pretty big. And then oops. There. So biggest one, and then it's smaller and smaller. This one can be slightly bigger now. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Nice. Awesome. And then maybe, yeah, coming back to this, we want the fragment function, not the vertex function. I have no clue what I'm doing. What am I trying to do? I want a gradient vertically. So uv dot x. I don't remember how to write shader code. So I want to reference the UV value. Okay, so color equals UV dot Y. No, it needs to be an RGB value or a vector3 value, vec3. Oh, it's a vec4, so color dot RGB. Oh, okay. I remember something. Let's add an offset. So uniform float offset. And let's add the offset. So that should now affect how high. Yep, there we go. And then maybe even the spread. This is just a way to scale the UV. So scale it first and then offset, I think. So spread. And this should be 1 by default. Go to 1.0. So now that should control the gradient. There we go. And I have the offset. Nice. How do I specify the colors I want? I guess I want to multiply this result with what I already have. So first I want to actually flip this, so uniform bool flip UV, and does a boolean evaluate to an integer directly in shader code? Can I multiply this with the boolean directly? No. Let's just do int, or in this case float flip. Is there a ternary in shader code? Shader, Arcado, shader, ternary. Looks like it's possible. Hello, digital. We made some good progress. The visuals are all in place. Drew some assets for to duck the pipes and then the background. It's starting to come together. Nothing too fancy, but it's something. Just writing some shader code now to hopefully make the bushes look slightly better. So if I have flip UV, if it is true, or this should be the true condition. If true, or I guess I could just say flip UV. If flip UV, then we want -1, otherwise 1. Int to float 0.0. Hate having to do this in shader code. And that still doesn't work. Oh, because I have to do flip here. There. And that broke it completely. Great. Let me hide the other parallax layer. Why did it do that? So let's say the spread is unchanged. The offset is also unchanged. And let's say flip was off. So I flip it and then offset. Okay, I just have to adjust the offset again after flipping it. Okay, so I have this, which is basically my, I guess, overlay color, overlay, or vector 3 overlay. Yeah, so that's my overlay, and I can adjust it with the offset and the spread. And then I basically have to multiply that with the current color. Okay, there we go. That is working. It doesn't look good, but it's working. Maybe if I bring the offset down. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it just shouldn't be completely black at the bottom. That and then spread can be adjusted a bit. Decent. Maybe even have a color. How do you export a color in shader code? Hint color, yeah. That should be a vec3 with, does the name come first? Color hint, no. Hint. I don't know the syntax for this. Am I from Tarkov? No, I skipped. In source color, is that the one? Uniforms. The name of the variable and then colon source color, okay. So this is color, source color. There we go. And then I can multiply the overlay and the source color, or rather the color. And that can be, yeah, still working on Flappy Duck. Turn Flappy Bird into Flappy Duck. So now I can tint the color slightly, which doesn't seem to be looking that good. Or actually a blue tint like that. It's hard to see. What if I just look at the overlay? Oh, That is a bit hmm, that's not what I want. If I adjust the offset, so I want a blue gradient from the bottom, but also have it fade outwards to the top. Maybe I should separate it from this thing. So what did I do? Offset. So that, and then I also want, or wait, what if I flip? So multiply this and then flip it and set the offset. Not that offset, this. No, it should be darker on top or darker at the bottom. Offset. That looks fine. Let's just leave it at that, maybe. But I really want to have like a blue gradient as well. I don't know if I can figure that out in. Should be able to. Let's try for like 5 minutes. If I don't figure it out, I will let go of that idea. Let's start with. So this would be my final output. But then let's say I just look at the overlay for now. Or I actually want a vec3 blue gradient, which is basically this exact thing. Multiplied with, or I might need new variables for these. So I'll just make new variables here and here. And then I'll use those. Color flip UV. Sure. Did I not bring this in? Yes, I did not. Color offset. Multiplied with the color. And I want to visualize the blue gradient. That is not blue. Offset. There we go. Okay, so I actually want this to be a vec4 value because I want it to fade out towards the top. But how do I make the alpha fade out upwards? So the black should just be alpha and not black. vec4. What constructors is that? Doesn't say. Nice. Okay, wait. A vec3 and a alpha value. Okay. So I can plug this in vec4 and then comma, let's say 0 or 1 to test it out. What is your problem? Cannot multiply vec3 and vec4. Where did I do that? Yeah, never mind. I'm too dumb for this. Get rid of that. This is good enough. And I feel like this doesn't still solve the problem that I was trying to fix, because the top is still too green, and having a gradient on that would have, blue gradient on that would have kind of helped. But then, oh well. I'll put this same exact shader, copy that, and then paste it on the new bush, or the other bush. There we go. Yeah, I think that makes it pop slightly a bit more. Oh yeah, for sure. That's so much better. Yeah, we have some nice parallax going on. It's starting to come together. And I think one neat thing, I think Flappy Bird has this. So I think when you're falling, the bird tilts towards the ground. But let's actually do the actual flapping first. I just realized we haven't flapped the Flappy Bird, which defeats the whole point. What's the point of Flappy Bird if Flappy Bird does not flap? Flapping. That's what we need to add. Top priority. Make the Flappy Bird's vision in life come true. Yeah, made this stuff in Sprite on stream. Wow, incredible art. There. Made all the clouds and all the bird. The bird and the pipe. Started with the pipe, then did the bird, and then did the art. I don't know, pixel art is cool. It's quick to produce. And I think it turned out okay. Could have done better. I think I'm happy with the clouds and the bushes, but the bird itself is a bit whack, because I did not consider the fact that the bird is way higher res than everything else. Why bush and no tree? We hate trees here. How dare you bring up trees? Okay, so Flappy Duck needs to Flappy Flap. Animation player. Animation player is going to be nice to use now. A lot nicer, actually. Flap. So we want the duck wing. And then basically we want to animate the rotation. I keep looking down here for the rotation and position. No, I keep forgetting that I have it added to the quick favorites. It would have been nice if they didn't just move from here to the top. Maybe just duplicate them. But yeah, I think I did see some discussion on that on GitHub, and this is what they ended up doing on purpose. This needs some getting adjusted. Wow, incredible. Oh, flap, opposite flap. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. A bird was flying and he collided with a wall. Oh no. What did your dog do to him? Oh no. That's not good. Rotation. Okay, so we want to start from here. Let's add let's just add a keyframe. Let's use Bezier curves. The dog ate the bird. Oh no. Poor bird. Bruh. Okay, so we start from whatever that value is and then flap and keyframe. Ooh, that's going to look very nice. I hate having to work with this though. There's no button to frame selected, so if I want to go into this, I have to do this manually. Is there a frame selected? Surely there's a frame selected in this. Okay, so I want this to be way quicker. And I want these to be way shorter. And what? I keep pressing S and it starts for something. So it needs to be way more intense. There, okay. Make it shorter. Okay, see ya. Goodbye, good luck with your own project. I'll probably stop soon, like in 10 more minutes. This easing is also too high, maybe something like that. But yeah, ideally like 2 or 3 hours. Use this down. And then like maybe a keyframe there, make it go back. that looks okay. Flap. So now whenever we press space, we just want to first get a reference to the animation player ready, and then grab a reference to that. And then animation player dot flap, play flap. Yes. There we go. The flappening has been achieved, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's the next target, so that it keeps rotating based on its movement direction. So now, do I want to rotate just the body? No. Oh wait, that might be interesting. Just the body goes like that. But ideally we would want the whole duck to go like that, I think. So in physics process, we want to look at the y velocity. So let's just say we have some export variables, export float up rotation, and then we can have down. And then so we want visuals, so that could be the highest rotation, so minus 30 to 60 or 50 maybe. Minus 30 to 50 degrees equal to 50. So now target rotation is basically if the velocity dot y is less than 0, so it's going up, then it needs up rotation degrees, otherwise down rotation degrees. Bottom 90 degrees. And then we have rotation equals, or rather rotation degrees equals move toward, what's that on math f, but move toward, we want to go from the current rotation. Alright, what's the signature for this? From to and delta. Yeah, so current rotation to, maybe this can just be 0 actually. Let's try it. No, probably current. Yeah, should be current. So from current to target rotation with a configurable rotation speed. So export rotation speed. Export basically makes that property show up here in the inspector. So rotation speed, let's say 10. And we pass in rotation speed. So now, theoretically, This should work. Yes, it works. Nice. It doesn't look that good though. I think the rotation speed is way too high. Where is the rotation? Let's try like 3. Oh, but then maybe the up rotation speed needs to be fast, but down needs to be slow. Let's see. Yeah, that looks even worse. Shouldn't be too much of a problem though. Rotation, let's just do up rotation speed and then down rotation speed. Up can be instant or like really fast. So 30, maybe even 35. And float rotation speed can be the same condition. Yeah, the same exact condition. So I'll actually refactor that out to its own variable. So bool is falling if it's greater, and if it's or if yeah, if it's falling, we want it to be down rotation degrees, and if it's not falling, it's up. Same thing here, rotation speed should be down rotation speed and up rotation speed URS speed. Okay, so that should fix it, I think. Why is the down rotation speed so fast? I can't tell if it's working. Oh, because I'm not even... No, I am using that. Up is slow, but down is instant. Why is that? Oh, wait, no. Yeah, down needs to be slower. What if I do 1? Up is very slow. Did I put what? I am so confused. So wait, let's set both to something like 20. So this should work like it was working before. Okay. And now if I make down, so down needs to be slower. So down if it's 10 or 5. Up is slower. Why is up slower? Oh, I didn't change the condition here. No wonder it's flipped. This needs to be if is falling too. There. Now that should work. I was using the old condition. Looks not bad. I like that. It's stopping the animation midway. If I click, if the animation hasn't stopped already. So if I click flap, I want to stop the animation first and then immediately play it again. Perfect. I think that looks good. Wow, nice. That's impossible. There's no way you can get through that. Let's see how far I can go. Never mind. Not very far. But that is some good progress. All the art is there, all we have some basic animation. I guess the final thing is, yeah, we need we need the quack sound effect. Or maybe it should do the sound effect when you jump instead of scoring. Whenever you jump, it goes quack. Yeah, there's no way that is even possible. Definitely not. Obstacle pair script, and then the gap size variance can. Oh, that's not easily configurable. I'll just increase it slightly. 43. I'm still horrible, but I think that is possible. If you did not have a giant skill issue. All right. So that's basically that done. So we did. Oh, well, that's done. Next is the main menu, sure. Then also the score label. It's animated. Animate score label. So whenever it increases, it's a bit flashier. And then also show score on game over. Save and show high score. Yeah, so if I get through these three things, then obviously sound has to go all the way to the bottom again. Once again. But we will get there soon. One day. Hopefully, I think all of these should be achievable in another 2 or 3 hours. Hopefully. Yeah, that's some very decent progress for another 2 hours. I think it's been. How long has it been? 2 hours, 30 minutes. Yeah, pretty decent. The duck doesn't even look like it's pixel art. It just looks like vector art. Yes, thank you for your emotional support. Okay, yeah, that is now possible. Wow. What? How? How is that? Oh, another super. Thank you. Huge. Make duck go pika pika. I'll get copyright struck the second I put it into the game. Pikachu. Choo, choo, choo. Okay, good stream, good progress. We will stop there. Thank you all for stopping by and hope I will see you again next time. Goodbye.